Feed a scan contract straight to Azure AI Language and you get garbage. The fix: extract layout first, then analyze text. This is for engineers building real document pipelines, not demos. Azure AI Language caps input at 5,120 characters per document. A 50-page contract blows past that instantly. We will dissect one working architecture end to end. This design has 3 pieces worth your attention. First, Azure Document Intelligence pulls structured text from PDFs. Second, Azure AI Language extracts named entities and key phrases. Third, a chunking layer sits between them. That chunking layer hides the gotcha that breaks most first attempts. I will show it a few scenes in. Here is the full flow. Contracts land in blob storage as PDFs. An Azure function triggers document intelligence layout on each file. The function chunks the return text under the character limit. Those chunks hit Azure AI Language for entity and key phrase extraction. Results land in Cosmos DB, indexed by document and clause. Every hop is asynchronous, so a slow OCR job never blocks the batch. Why document intelligence layout instead of raw text extraction? Legal PDFs are full of tables, clause numbering, and multi-column pages. Plain OCR scrambles reading order and merges columns. The pre-built layout model returns text in true reading order. It also captures tables and selection marks as structured objects. That structure lets you tie an extracted entity back to a specific clause. Skip it and your entities lose all context. Here is the core Python. You batch chunks into the text analytics client. One call recognizes entities. Another extracts key phrases. Each entity carries a category and a confidence score. Filter on confidence and keep only what your reviewers trust. Note the batch stays small and every chunk respects the character limit. Here is what bites everyone. The 5,000 character limit is per document, and batches are capped too. Naive splitting cuts mid-sentence and destroys entity boundaries. A party name split across 2 chunks never gets recognized. Chunk on sentence or clause boundaries from the layout output. Add a small overlap so entities spanning a break survive. Check the current Azure docs for exact per request limits, since they change. Now, the trade-offs an architect weighs. Document intelligence runs async and can take seconds per page, so never call it inline in a request. Both services throttle, so add retry with backoff and a dead letter queue. Entity confidence varies, so route low scores to human review. Cost scales per page and per text record, so cache layout output and never rerun it. Store secrets in Key Vault, and treat contracts as sensitive data. Recap the design. Layout first gives clean, clause-aware text. Chunk on real boundaries to protect entity recognition. Keep the pipeline async and idempotent so retries are safe. Filter on confidence and let reviewers own the edge cases. Get those 4 right and this scales to thousands of contracts. Clone the reference pipeline and swap in your own document types. If this helped, do me a favor. Hit the like button, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss the next one. See you in the next video.